Hello and welcome to AAT, that stands for Alex Atomy Attempts Tabletop. This week I'm showing you how to paint the new Age of Sigmar Nighthaunt. Now I'm going to show you how to do a quick easy colour scheme to do your spooky ghosts. Now first off, I recommend priming your models in Corax White, or you can do something similar like different whites. For this instance I did Cement White. It's kind of a thick base colour. It works pretty well, it does the job. It's just getting that first layer on for us then to put on the actual layer paint. And that layer paint is Euphorian Grey. I had to think then how to say it. So that's kind of a bit darker than the standard base white, but then it works a bit well because it kind of gets rid of the patchiness. So then you do that next. Then what I do then, I get Nickelite Oxide. It's a technical paint, and then what I do, I kind of water it down a bit with Citadel's Technical Lanyon Medium because I don't want it to be too thick when I apply it on the model. Now this Nickel Oxide will give us the kind of greeny blue see-through type of look. I don't know why I said see-through, but you know what I mean. But just water it down a bit because you don't want to put it on thick. Then after that I go and put a shade on to go in all recesses, and I use Cohelian Green shade, and I also water that down with Lanyon Medium because you don't want it to pull with shades and washes. If you put it on too thick, it gets a bit blotchy, I find, and it gives a bit of a shiny effect sometimes. So water it down, apply it in thin kind of coats, let it dry for 15 minutes. Do that with any stages. To be honest, with all paints, apply thin coats. You don't want to put it on thickly because, well, you get a kind of thick paint on your models and it doesn't look good because it hides all the details. So that's kind of the next stage, waiting for the washes to dry. Then we're already nearly done. So next here, as you can see, I'm starting to dry brush the model. I try to dry brush it down because you just get a good technique. It kind of picks up all the high edges then. And then what I do, I go back with Euphorian Grey. Now, when dry brushing, I try not to dry brush too heavily because I don't want to kind of go over all the washes and detail I've done, all that hard work. Then after that, I do a last highlight of White Scar. Now I try to do these in certain areas like the face, the bottom and high bits of the cloak, just kind of pick out the light in and it breaks it up a bit. So go and do that gently. You don't want to do it too heavily, just lightly. It's better to go and apply it lightly a few times, then apply it thickly, and then it just kind of ruins it. But as you can see here, I'm kind of rubbing it where it gets a bit too heavy. So do that if you find you get it in certain places. You can kind of get away with it. And then what the white does with the green, it gives a nice kind of glow effect. Then after that, the model here, what I'm using as an example, if the Nighthaunt has any like daggers, swords, axes, I just paint them lead belcher. So just apply that on any belts or daggers, swords. And then finally, to give kind of a spooky glow like it's magic, I apply a glaze, #420 glaze it. I put Weight Watcher green on the dagger here, and then I kind of apply it around the area and certain parts of the model if I wanted to kind of give more of a glow, and it just helps the model pop out a bit and it adds more of a magical kind of spooky look then. And then as you can see here, the model's done. I made a base when I was doing it on stream. And the picture quality isn't too good, but I'll show you a quick picture now of the actual finished thing, and there you go, that's how you do Nighthaunt. So hopefully that's helpful. That's the kind of cool effect you get. So hopefully this video is nice and simple for you. Thanks for dropping by the channel. Hopefully you enjoyed what you just watched. If you did, if you could subscribe and hit the bell button to get those notifications, that'd be awesome. Don't forget to like and comment. Hopefully catch you again soon. Keep it easy. See you later.